Goodness me.
Paul's gone off for drinkies. Steve, where
I
you
might
at?
hold off.
Rob,
Oh,
how do I sound this evening through this mic, Rob?
Sound perfectly
Am I?
fine now that my
Yeah.
internet's not playing silly buggers.
Oh, good.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
mate. Yeah, I can hear you just fine. You're lovely and clear tonight, Steve.
It's because I'm holding the mic up with my hand.
And please don't mistake the words "you're lovely and clear" with cogent, because they're two very different things.
What's cogent mean?
Don't worry about it.
Cogent.
COG.
A man with an average-sized penis. Oh.
Thanks, mate.
I'm just going to send you a picture of my cogent.
It's the TSW After Darkside podcast from Talk Star Wars. Get down with your bad self.
Speaking of furniture, I was disappointed to hear you had problems with IKEA. I've never had any problems with deliveries.
IKEA. The at IKEA.
Wow.
Yeah, that's.
You never swear.
I never swear, and that's how
He
pissed
never
off I
swears
was.
at home.
Oh, Paul's in the call.
Oh, is he? I don't see him.
Yeah, just
He's
listen
in
to
the,
him.
I can see him in the show chat.
You can hear him laugh. Did you hear him laughing?
Yeah.
Obviously something. Hello, Paul.
Oh.
There he is. We're going to be the morning zoo of podcasts.
Yeah. That's why I say I give it a fortnight.
Cogent. It's of an argument or case, clear, logical, or convincing. Oh, right, I see. I see what you
So it's
did.
basically like coherence
Thanks.
in an argument.
It's wordplay.
Yeah.
Badum-tish.
Well done.
I'm going to get a drink. Mark, you're like what I'm doing at work at the moment.
Oh, really? What are you doing at
You
work
see,
at the moment?
we see my desktop.
yes.
My desktop.
Yes, indeed.
Every meeting I have,
Yeah.
that's what's projected on enormous screens.
Really?
Yeah, honest to God.
Is that how you kick it off?
And what's that? Oh, that's my book.
Genius.
No, it's
Get
a
out there and
total
sell some
accident. I just
I started Hindsight this week.
Oh, did you, mate?
Yeah, I haven't got very far, unfortunately, but
On the
I
drive
made
in?
the commute.
The
Yeah, I
commute,
find
excuse me.
reading on the drive is a bit dangerous. I found.
Yeah, it can be.
Mainly because Jen's got the car.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, mate. You all right?
I'm alright, you?
Not bad, thank you.
You sound fantastic. Are you wearing your gaming headset?
No, I just sound fantastic.
Right, okay. Is anyone else on?
Yeah, me, Rob. Hi, Rob.
It's very convincing, but let's see if we can get Paul on.
Are you on mic? Oh, that's from you, Mark. Not called me in yet. Well,
You're in.
join the call. He's
I don't see him.
silly bugger.
I did see him, and now I don't.
What's going on?
How
How
do you
can
invite
he be?
him, Mark? Invite him.
It won't let me because he's already in the bloody. He's already in it.
No, not been called in. I can't do that, can I? Oh my word, it's hard work, isn't it?
It
Rob to the
really
rescue.
is an absolute nightmare. I don't know why
Rob,
it does this.
Rob to the rescue. I think I've just added him.
Thank you,
I'm
Rob.
Boom!
Oh, there
Obvious-
you go.
Obviously, Mark does not know what he's doing.
You're already in the call, Paul.
No, I wasn't.
You are.
from yours-
You're
No,
in the
Mark,
call. That's
you're-
why you're messaging us.
From your side, he was on the call, but I couldn't see him, so I was
Right.
able to add.
It's a size thing, is it, Rob? Fine.
Very weird.
UTD.
I could. It wasn't appearing in my list of people in the call, so I was able to add him because it must be a bug.
I tried to start a new call, but I didn't have anybody's. I mean, you're all here. You're all in my address book. But when I tried to start a new call, nothing.
Weird.
Steve, you're still on, right?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just talking to Paul,
Good.
just letting him know he's in the call, and he said thanks, and I said no problem.
Okay, that's all working out well. All right then. Well, that's good then. So, seeing as Steve, you want to be off by 10, we better get stuck into this.
Well, yeah, I mean, around 10, I'm just fucking shattered.
So am I.
I am full
I've
on
just got you from work.
naked.
So stop
Bloody
whinging. I'm having a Lindor.
Oh,
lovely.
Cheeky monkey, you. Right.
Oh, nom
lovely.
nom.
Lovely.
Okay.
We've still got 200 tons of Christmas chocolate left.
Yeah, we've
I
got a
know,
fair
we've
bit.
got a fair bit as well. It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's my
Yeah,
favourite
it has its
time of
slight-
year.
I'm not a big sweet person, so it's quite.
I'll bring.
I beg to differ. You are both big and sweet, Rob. Don't sell yourself short.
Oh, stop!
Why are you doing it?
Why you're crazy? You all scamp.
God.
Right, Rob, do you want to bring us back in?
Why didn't
for
they have
Casey's
these things
Corner?
when we were at school?
I know, it's too cool, isn't it?
That's the best one.
Yeah.
Have you got Here Comes the Window Cleaner?
I did dig that one out. It's in there somewhere. I've got basically every sound effect from Star Wars ever made. There's thousands of them in this folder.
Yep.
Find Here Comes the Window Cleaner. I'm not sure what he actually says.
Well, that's not in my soundboard. That's on the Mac. I have to
Who are
send
you
them to the
talking about?
soundboard.
The Jawa says it. Here comes the window cleaner.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, right.
He says it kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And Bescaban. Bescaban.
That's pretty good, Steve.
Ooh,
Fame
yay.
beckons.
That was Paul.
Right,
I
when
won't
you're ready,
take credit
Rob.
for another man's work.
Alrighty.
Again.
Oh, hang on. Where are we? We're in Thingy Bob's Corner, aren't we?
Yeah,
Casey's Corner.
Okay.
Casey's
Go
Corner.
on.
We're in Casey's
Go
Corner.
on.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
The hell. Go on, that. It's a trap.
Yeah, I know. It's
Like,
where
has he
it's-
fallen? Has he dropped into a pit, and that's how he knows?
He did, yeah. He's
Yeah.
it's where it's been lifted and heavily processed. I think the audio.
because it's got the
He
music.
was
on.
outed too quick, wasn't he? It's like, oh, brilliant, he's in this one. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, that was a
And
bit
with
sad.
virtually no explanation other than he got sucked into space, which would do it.
Oh,
later.
no, he got sucked off
Mary
in space.
Poppins.
Oh my!
So
Right,
the
I'm
movies
not doing
before
an after dark because I'm.
before you jump off, Steve.
Alright.
Before
Yeah.
you run away,
Go on.
I just wanted to say one of the films I've seen recently was one of the films you recommended. It was It.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's good,
the
isn't it?
remake.
Yeah,
Is it
Did you
good?
like it?
I heard it's brilliant.
I loved it. I more than liked it. I loved it. It's one of my favourite films of all time.
Wow.
And I'm
Wow.
not
High
crap.
praise indeed.
I am not shitting you. I enjoyed it so much. I was riveted.
Yeah, but he likes Star Wars. So.
I might start
you'll
the
be pleased
It
to know
podcast.
There's a director's cut coming out.
Is there?
Talk it.
Yeah, and
Talk it.
they didn't want to cut the bits out, but obviously they had to get the time down. But
Right.
some of the scenes
Because it was still a hefty old
really
film, wasn't it?
fucking
Yeah.
scary. Like when you read the extras. Yeah, I don't know if they'll put it in as a director's cut or whether it'll be
Just
extras.
deleted scenes.
I think it will be an extra long version because there's such good scenes they didn't want to cut.
It does
I'm
so
glad
much.
you liked it.
It does so much right, doesn't it? It does so much well. He's brilliant, and they use him in such a beautiful way. He's kind of like a hybrid of all the best horror characters. He's a little bit Freddy Krueger, you know. It's kind of it's all the right, all in
Jen
the
could
right
watch it.
measure. And I love
She
those
watched it
kids.
in the end, but she kept getting up and leaving the room. She
Really?
she hates clowns, but she
It was
It's
quite
definitely-
scary. Some of the stuff they do, like when he got out the fridge, some of the stuff that they do is really clever and really
Oh,
effective,
yeah.
I'm out of
creepy.
here, shit ass.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now for me,
That is so
fucking-
funny. It was like Stranger Things, wasn't it? Very clever.
What?
Yeah, it was.
80s references. And
It was like Stranger. It was like Stranger Things the movie, and the kids were just so charming and so interesting, and actually spoke like real kids.
well, the book's set in the 50s, but they changed it for
The
the
80s,
80s,
right? Yeah, so
because
that-
it was kind of more current.
So the next one they can do modern day, I guess, couldn't they? Are they going to come? They
Yes,
come
they're
back when
gonna
the
be
kids are
30 years
40?
older, so
Yeah,
yeah, it will be modern day.
yeah. So that's it.
I can't wait for part 2.
It's going to be so good. They're
glad
scripting it
you
right
liked
now.
it.
I loved
That's
it.
really
I
good.
loved it. And the last one I watched, which I adore, I absolutely adore Blade Runner 2049.
Okay,
Yeah, that's good.
nice.
It's got Anna de Armas in it.
Is that her?
Yeah.
Ah,
She's from Knock Knock Knock.
right, gotcha.
Keanu
She's the one you
Reeves.
talked about over Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah, I see what you mean now. I loved it.
Who's hideous, Jen?
Shit
Well,
ass.
you haven't got a penis, so shut up.
Paul,
Yeah.
Is that
did you
like
see
Vampire?
2049 yet?
No, I haven't.
Are you interested?
Yeah, very much, but
Yeah.
just didn't go around to seeing it.
It's
Yeah, I'm
it
saying.
is blinding. Absolutely
Yeah, I
blinding.
need to watch a good version of it.
It's a real
You know what I mean?
It's a real thinker. It's a real.
Did I tell you guys I saw The Big Short? Have you seen that?
This is Brad Pitt, Steve Carell, and Margot
Brad Pitt,
Robbie.
Steve Carell. Yeah,
It's on Netflix, isn't it?
Christian Bale. Yeah, phenomenal.
Really good,
Yeah?
yeah.
Ryan Gosling, absolutely phenomenal film.
Nice.
He's really
I was
good. Isn't he?
riveted. Yeah, but the casting is absolutely 5-star. Seriously.
Cool.
But Christian Bale again, tip my hat off to him.
He's great.
Yeah, he could just blow a raspberry in a
Yeah.
in a box, and I'd probably enjoy it. Frankly, but there you go.
Fart in a jar and get 5
Yeah,
stars.
yeah.
Oh, good for you.
You know, he was nearly in Solo.
Yes, I heard he had an interest in it.
Yeah, they were in early talks and never got further than that, but he
Did
seemed
they-
quite interested.
Did they say what he was interested in?
No.
Okay, I was just curious as to. I'm guessing it wasn't going to ever be Solo.
No,
but,
most
you know, whether he was
likely.
going to be Beckett or something.
Yes,
maybe.
I think that's more than likely what he was
Yeah.
in line for. But he seemed to be quite up for it, and I liked that. He seemed to be very much up for that. So hopefully they'll swing back to him and use him. In
I want to go and see well, obviously I want to see Darkest Hour, but I want to see
three
three
billboards.
billboards. That looks just insane.
There's Francis.
Oh yeah, the
It's Francis
yeah,
McDormand, and Sam Rockwell and Woody Harrelson. And again, as far as I'm concerned, Woody Harrelson can just smile. And if you took 15 pictures of him, you could just freeze frame them and run them for an hour and a half and probably still
somebody
watch it.
pointed out about Woody Harrelson the other day. He's not one of those people you'd consider like one of the all-time great actors, but he's got really good taste in scripts. Like he tends to be affiliated with enjoyable movies.
He does a lot with very little. Oh no, you
Yeah.
know, he achieves a lot doing very little. He's very sort of
Natural.
minimalist actor. Yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
He was in No Country for Old Men, which is a film I love that most people seem to hate for some reason.
Was he in that?
He was
Never
great
saw
in
it.
that. He was he a private detective?
Oh, he
that
goes to
Anton
kill the
Sugar
assassin,
goes and kills
but
him.
doesn't- Yeah. I love that movie until the end, and it ends halfway through a sentence, literally,
It's brilliant.
and that just really annoyed me.
It ends on Tommy Lee Jones, doesn't it? Where he says,
Yeah, but he's literally halfway through a sentence; it just goes black.
yeah,
It's like,
Well, that's cool. No, it's good.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
great.
keeps your cogs going.
it's
sort of thing.
enigmatic. I watched The Punisher recently, the full series on Netflix.
Oh, the Burnt Owl
I've
series.
got to
Yeah.
rewind and do this.
Yeah, Apparently it's
he's stunning in it. It's a little bit too
Yeah.
violent for my taste. It goes a little
Okay.
bit too far in places. Sort
Yeah,
of
yeah, I mean,
revels in it a
that's-
little bit too
It's,
much.
it is the Punisher ultimately.
So this,
Yeah,
this
but
is a
I mean,
guy
still-
that's seen entire Death Stars blown up and millions die, and yet
Yeah, this is
too
it.
violent.
Too much.
Yeah,
too
but-
much.
The hypocrisy is unbounding, Mark. It really
Yeah, but what's that thing I'm thinking about? I couldn't give a fuck. It's just that
Yeah.
the Punisher's
What's that,
a little
what's
bit
that old phrase?
too much.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
then don't watch From Hell, then, Mark.
Oh, really? But
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty grim.
The,
I mean, it's based on a story that's not exactly
I was nowhere near
PG
the
friendly, is
truth.
it? No, of course not. No.
There's
no.
a chap in The Punisher. He plays. He's a young. Actually, he's also in 11/22/63, the TV series with James Franco. He plays Oswald in that. He plays Lee Harvey Oswald in that, and in The Punisher, he plays like a vet that's having some PTSD issues. Spoilers.
Looking after animals.
His name?
And I can't remember his name. He's absolutely sublime, and he, as Oswald, is so much like Gary Oldman. It's spooky. absolutely spooky. I don't know whether they did that deliberately. Steve, you sent me a message. This better not be rude. Yeah, so there you go. That's what I've been watching. So maybe if you want to do a After Darkside where we just talk about one of those movies, I'd be up for that, especially It. If you chaps who haven't seen it, go out and see it, and then we can talk about it.
I got to open up then to that because I'm so put off by the first film, which is one of the worst films ever made.
We
So
can
I've got to,
Is that the
throw that aside.
mini-series
Yeah,
thing?
I've got to throw that.
Oh, the TV movie.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, they're still good. I mean, it's what's
That's
his
the
name,
thing is,
isn't
if
it?
you're
It's
saying
the
that's
actor.
good, then you're still putting me off watching it.
Well, no, it's a faithful rendition of the book, but
Then
it's not got.
It's the mucus that lives on the pus, that grows on the mould, that lives on the festering of the goo that sits on the bottom of the pond scum.
In the house that Jack built.
I don't know what that means.
Like a spider.
I mean, don't forget that was
That's
made
a quote,
in the 80s.
that's a quote from my
Paul.
best friend's wedding, by the way.
Okay.
It was an 80s movie. I mean, literally made in the
Star
80s.
Wars
So,
made in 75, and
well, I don't know really, but I'm not
let
sure
me drop my mic.
they're not in the same league. Put it that way.
Are they in the human
Because
league?
it's a very tongue-in-cheek subject. The way the clown is depicted, even in the book, can come across sometimes as how is that? It's a bit weird, but they've made it very believable for a very weird subject matter, haven't they, Mark? And it works.
Yeah, I think because you accept it, or I bought into it on the same level as those kids. It was real to them. Therefore, by extension, I felt their fear. And everything else that they felt, I just thought it was wonderful. And maybe now I've said this, I've built it up too much, and because I didn't go into it with any of those expectations, and now I may have built it up too much. And
see, we did, and two of the three people that I went with didn't like it,
oh really?
And I loved it. And they were like, one of them's a massive Stephen King and particularly It fan, and she did not like
which
it.
I'm
She
not.
wasn't.
I need to say I'm not either of those things. I've never read It. I don't remember the TV miniseries, so I wasn't invested in the franchise or the material in any way. So I haven't been affected by what some people may be affected by.
But she really liked it, but nowhere near as much as I did. She thought it was good, but she didn't think it was scary at all. But then nothing scares her, so it's like. I didn't necessarily think it was that scary, but I thought some of the scenes were really eerie and well done, and made me think like, oh, that's freaking weird. Like when he comes out of the fridge and stuff like that.
Yeah, that is weird, but beautifully weird. Are you still on for the 20th?
Yeah, I think so. I wasn't sure about what the plan was, but it seems like I'm free, so
Cool. That's good. We've got a few people coming, so it'll be nice.
Yeah. And it's the ones I like. So there's that. Apart from I would have liked to meet Dave, but kind of everything.
Well, it's a long way for Dave to come, isn't it?
This is true. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Just for Dave.
He's mean.
I actually got to podcast with him on the round table, and he was lovely.
He is lovely.
But then most of the people I had the pleasure of podcasting with that night were new. To me on a podcast,
Which
and I
one was
enjoyed
this?
them very much. The Last Jedi reaction we did, so it was the first time I'd gotten a chance to podcast with Carlos, Jay, Rob Phillips, even though he'd been on the roundtable before, but not when I'd been on there. I'd podcasted with Adam previously a couple of times. Mm-hmm. That was really good. It was a lot of fun. It was lovely. Paul, you should really do one of those one night. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, you dig it, I think.
I don't like fun.
Fun and joy.
Where's the fun? Where's the fun in fun?
Where's the fun in fun? Yeah.
Fuck fun.
So it'd be nice just to. I get a chance to Forbidden Planet probably once, twice a week anyway. But it's always nice to go with somebody who's interested in the same sort of stuff. Because one of my friends I usually go with is not as into some of this stuff as I am, but has a few bits he likes. So
do they have any vintage in there?
They have no vintage. No,
fuck them then. Fuck them.
There is a comic shop around the corner from my work that I think does sell vintage. Do you want me to have a look?
Oh yes, please.
Yeah, I'll happily do so.
That'll be lovely.
Do so. Yeah.
Wonderful.
You should go down to Brighton sometime and check out Snoopers, because Snoopers has got vintage.
I will. I think that's where Adam either goes or has been in the past.
Yeah, he lives in Lewis. He lives in Lewis, doesn't he? So it's like just down the road.
Yeah.
Go to Brighton.
Yeah.
Snoopers is in the lanes, but yeah, because I'm long overdue a trip to Brighton. I haven't been there more than once or twice since I moved back.
Oh well, there you go. There might be something that we all need to do at some point.
Maybe
since your passionate youth.
Road trip.
Indeed, yeah.
Talk Star Wars road trip. All right. Okay, thank you guys.
Well, they've doubled it.
No, I've sent off something totally underwear.
Totally underwear.
So the underwear.
What, not enough?
Under Stephen wear.
No, it's underwear.
Mr. Decimal Point somewhere. Maybe. You're actually supposed to be paid 40p.
Where'd you get the TIE Fighter emoji, Paul?
It's all in Skype.
Is it?
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah, there's a whole Star Wars set. Oh
yeah. Featured.
Oh no,
BB Hate.
I've really sallowed, if that's a word, on the Last Jedi.
Really what?
Who did the sound?
What?
Mark's got a soundboard.
That's awesome.
It's a trap!
You think it's awesome now? Give it a couple of weeks.
Yeah, give it a couple of minutes.
Oh, look at them! Oh, that has to be my favourite.
Oh no!
Oh, look, it's moving!
Oh, I just did that one.
Ah, yeah, I did it first. Boom.
Yes, I've sallowed on the Last Jedi really badly.
Why?
I made the mistake of watching it again twice.
What's wrong with that?
Because it got worse each time, and now I fucking hate it.
Oh,
no, that's not true.
Please don't say any words.
Visually, I love it. I think visually and the music I love, but I just hate it.
Oh, I got the soundtracks the other day.
Hey, what?
The film is awful.
What film?
The fucking Last Jedi. It's really annoyed me.
It's the Tarantino
I should have
cut.
just left it.
Oh, you're just a knob end.
Hang on, I'm going to break out the soundboard.
Mark said the C-bomb earlier, Rob.
What?
Was you there?
Did I?
Oh, yeah, when
Wasn't you there?
you're talking about IKEA, yeah.
Fuckers.
Yeah, I can't hear.
Wait, what the f*** was that?
That's just too cool, isn't it?
It's great.
I'm so glad I finally have that option now.
Do you want a few sent over? You want me to record a few at some point?
Yeah, we should get some murders done and things like that.
Can you
And move along.
Hello there.
Move along.
Yeah.
Can you make a sound cloud out of my I need a raspy man in my bed?
Do you want to give me a better read of that?
Well, no, because it was on there. I said it earlier about James L. Jones.
Yeah.
Because I can technically I could crop them out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you need to make it not
crop
sound like
it-
a speaker
crop it
spell.
Yeah. Right, so this is my new audio setup. So we need to just test something. We need to test my soundboard. So can you hear this?
Wait, what the f*** was that?
Did you hear it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Superb. So we have a successful soundboard. I'm so pleased. That's the first thing that's gone to plan with this equipment.
Ooh-ha.
Yes, I'm going to be a menace with my soundboard.
Yeah, I give it 2 weeks.
Soundboard menace. That's good though. The first thing Carlos did when I mentioned that I had a soundboard was in this.
Wait, what the f*** was that?
But it's good for this. Like, this is Ad's last voicemail that we had on the show.
Yeah.
Evening, everyone. It's Ads here. It is 20 to 8
So I can bring it down in the mix a little
on
bit.
the 14th.
And I can
of
talk over it.
December.
No, it's recording
I'm
this
sat in the
onto my audio track, which is brilliant.
Nice.
Isn't it?
I have a
Nice.
bag of Maltesers, and I'm 20 minutes.
Precisely what I've always wanted.
Paul makes that. What's that? That crust that's made of loads of layers?
BB16.
The pastry.
The mantle?
No, it's flaky pastry. He makes flaky pastry.
Oh, I know the one. Yeah.
Notes, Rob.
Oh, does he? All right.
Pakey Flowstry.
That's what's it called, isn't it? Onomatopoeia? No. What's it called when you turn the letters and you use the
palindrome?
You change the first letters. Palindrome? No, palindrome.
No, spoonerism.
Stable layer, I saw elbow.
Runispism.
Runispism, yeah.
Runispism. Is that a real word?
No, spoonerism is, though. You fart smeller.
Spoonerism. Thank you. Oh, runispism. I see what you did there. No, palindrome is what Nelson said when he saw Elba.
Sure.
No, it isn't.
Abel was I saw Elba. He came round the coast and saw the island of Elba, where he was for a long time.
Oh, yeah. No, that would be a palindrome, yeah.
It's called
opinion alert.
That's my alarm for whenever Steve goes off on a anti Star Wars rant. What's that, Steve? You don't like it?
No, it's a trap. I like.
Yeah, the guys were right, Mark. Shut up now.
Right.
Paul, you can't make it on the 20th?
No. Miss Jones has got 2 sleepovers back to back. And
it's in between.
My wife and I are taking advantage of said fact by going away for the weekend.
Oh, nice.
For a bit of house, father.
Yeah, to return.
No, Steve, we're going to have a fresh country walk and a comfortable B&B with the faulty people or something like that.
Is comfortable B&B a slang for sex?
No.
I wasn't sure. I don't know. I'm out of touch with all these things. I did want to some I don't know.
Yeah. That works.
It could be either, couldn't it?
Whatever happened to a kiss, Mark? Why'd you have to go straight?
Well, when we're in person, Steve, it's difficult.
Like, you couldn't just say, some heavy petting. You went straight for.
Talk Star Wars is a proud member of the Star Wars Commonwealth Podcast Network. Find us at StarWarsCommonwealth.com alongside
the Tumbling Saber Podcast,
the Generation X-Wing Podcast,
the TSW Roundtable,
the Skyhoppers Podcast,
and the Nerd Room Podcast.
Head to StarWarsCommonwealth.com and take your first steps into a larger world.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.